We all have a story. We all are dealing with struggles.
Mr. Shadow really taught me everything I know. Like,
when you give that child a chance, they're going to show you something, and that you got to give them that opportunity.
When I first came down here, he was the first man I ever met, I talked to. And ever since then, man, he put knowledge in my heart. He motivated me to do a lot.
So at my heaviest, I was 397 pounds. I'm down currently to 240 pounds. I want to get to 200 pounds.
He taught me right from wrong, and man, he's a good principal. He's one of the best principals I ever had.
He's a very nice person, and he's also caring, because he don't gotta care, but he cares a lot for all his students.
He believes that he has a higher purpose.
My name's Gerald Shottle. I'm the principal of the Aldine Education Center. It's my 19th year in education. I'm an Aldine product. Hang out with those people that you didn't normally hang out with. The campus that I serve is the Discipline Alternative Campus. We have students that are placed on 45-day placements to 90-day placements.
Sometimes I cry because I made a bad decision that I never really want to do.
I have students that are here for fighting, drug offenses, but I also have kids that have committed a crime outside of school, and it's a felony offense.
I've been here at this school for about like a month.
I'm going for like my 50th day now.
A lot of our kids are also dealing with trauma and things outside of school. I take a negative experience and try to turn it into a positive one, helping them understand that yes, you made a mistake, but it doesn't define you. I also talk about my own failures as a teaching tool for students. As far as me growing up, I played high school offensive tackle. I probably played at about 290. As time went on, I gained slowly the weight. By the time me and my wife were married in 2005, I was 320. By the time my second daughter was born, I was probably about 370. And then when I was named principal of my campus, I was 397 pounds. Basically, what triggered my weight loss journey was going into a restroom here at my campus and turning sideways and having to contort my body to fit into the stall. And I said, this isn't living, and there's no reason for me to be this big, and I've got to make a change. I've got two girls, you know, I started doing the math, and I'm like, how many 80-year-olds are 400 pounds? And there's zero. I started having a conversation with God and praying, said, hey, Lord, I need your help. And New Year's Day, I said that prayer to him, and he's been with me ever since in this journey. I dropped 80 pounds. I didn't really start running until I was 320 pounds. And so I said, man, I really want to do something big. I said, let me train for a marathon. And to hold myself accountable and connect with my kids that I serve, I said, I want to do community runs in the Aldine community. So I would set up my long runs on Saturdays, and I would run in different neighborhoods or different streets. From there, I just ran 1 mile. And that was the start of my journey. When a kid starts talking about where they live, they'll tell me their home campus, and I say, okay, well, what are you close to? And it might be a corner store, and I can identify that corner store because I ran by it. I ran my first marathon. I did the run-walk method, finished 26 miles, and it was an awesome feeling. Once I accomplished that, it's propelled me in my leadership. I'm able to face challenges with the kids I serve.
It's very impressive. Like, I couldn't do it, so it is very impressive.
Yeah, my ultimate goal is to lose 200 pounds.
And when I did see him when he lost weight, it changed my mind. I was like, I really can do anything. Look at this man. This man he was big at first. Like, I was like, man, I really can do anything. So he really pushed me to do anything.
Today's the day that I'm gonna run a total of 34 miles. A goal I set, I wanted to support Aldine. This was just a way to kind of thank them, and they've been a part of my weight loss journey. And so I thought this was a good way to celebrate and thank Aldine by raising scholarship money.
Beyond proud. You know, my heart's exploding with pride for Gerald and for what he's accomplished and continues to do for Aldine ISD.
Failure doesn't define you. You're always going to be tested. And then what do you do once you're being tested? The negative experience is an opportunity for growth. That's what I teach to him.
I look at him like he could be my dad, like my father. somebody that I look up to really good. He's a really good principal.
The work we're doing is impactful, it's powerful, and we're making a difference.
I love him like a father, for real. If I really repay him, I would give him my life, for real.